It's June, my dears. It is June. Now, what kind of products did I go through this month? You're probably thinking, didn't you just have an empties video? But remember what I said. I actually use my products very frequently, and they are gone. Now, the products that I've used, some is new, some is old. Would I repurchase? Would I not? What are my thoughts? And are they good products for you to purchase and not waste your money? If you're ready to find out what kind of products I actually went through and what my actual full review is on each product, do that. Well, it's empty, so I should have an opinion, right? Then keep watching. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for joining me on my channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you for pushing the little play button. Now, today I'm going to show you the products I actually went through in the month of June, and it's not a lot like I usually would go through, which that's shocking and good. So, you know, I'm decluttering very much, try to get products in and bring in the new, or if I love it that much, repurchase, my dears, repurchase, and I'll tell you my loves. So, for no further ado, before I begin, I just want to remind you to, in case you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as well as pushing the little notification bell, because it will let you know when my videos are up and loaded. I also want to remind you to follow me in all of my social medias on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and even Snapchat. And I made it so easy, all with the exact same handle, at Enidbluesinger, as well as my IMDb page, which I use for acting, at Enidlopez. And all the links are down in the description below, just in case you forget. So no worries, I got you. And just in case you are new and this is your first time joining me, thank you, I really appreciate it. And just a little tidbit, my videos are mostly about skincare, makeup reviews, makeup tutorials, which I will have one up even on this one. So, because I've already had a few people tell me, ooh, sparkle, love. So, I plan to do this one maybe next video. Maybe. Just a little FYI, maybe, because I love this look as well. And I'm also a musician, a vocal musician. So my music, I'm working on my album. A couple of songs will be coming up. It's just a couple of things are just on hold in the back end, but I will let you know when they're up. And I do have a few cover songs if you are interested. And the type of music, I know it's going to sound odd, I'm a blues and jazz singer, mezzo-soprano singer. So until no further ado, let's jump into the products and I'll let you know my thoughts and an actual full review. I've used them up. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my dears, and thank you so much for joining me. As I stated in the intro, we'll be doing the products review. Do that, well, it's empties, and some of these you've seen in my past videos. Others, well, you probably are going to be shocked that I went through them that quick. So that could be a mini review in itself. So before we begin, as usual, it is Sunday morning. It is hot. I need to invest in a little bitty fan or something, because in my apartment, it's nice air conditioning. You come here and the humidity just hits you and you're like, oh, that's a climate change. And yes, with my crazy climate change, I have coffee. Yes, my loves, that's just how I roll. Alright, and if you're wondering the type of coffee I like, it is this one over here, the Starbucks Cinnamon. Dulce, and with the, since I don't eat sugar or anything, a little bit of hazelnut on top makes it fantastic. I've had a couple of friends that, because I'm way too healthy apparently, they actually like it and tell me it's too strong. Just saying, just saying. Let's just start in no particular order. I'm just gonna grab, because I have everything here like in a little corner over here. I'm gonna put it in my little bag, because it's actually not that much, so thank goodness for that. And I think I'm learning to just do these every month, and hopefully some's going to be a lot and some's not going to be that much. So let's go. So the first product I'll win is this one, the Tatcha Pure One Step Camelia Cleansing Oil. Now, the use of this is basically to help get your makeup off at the end of the night. Now, my routine at night is mostly going into the ponds, which is this one over here, which I ran out of that too, but somehow it's not in this pile. Maybe I threw it in the trash and I just forgot. My apologies. But, and I do have a new like big one in there. Maybe I did, and it's in my last empties. I can't remember no more. My apologies. But I used that and get as much of it there. Then I use this, because this is literally, it breaks down any leftovers. Because sometimes even with just the ponds, like you put the pond wipe as well, which that's another thing why I don't have it here. I need to get better at this. It's not in these empties, but I go through them like quickly, very quickly, and there's still makeup behind, so I use this, which I need to repurchase, by the way. Yes, this is a repurchase. Love is silky, and you can see any extras like build up and melt on your skin. It's actually fantastic. But then I wash my face again, and then I use the palm swipe again just to make sure everything is gone. Usually everything's gone, and then I go with the cleanser just to really make sure everything is clean. So this is definitely a repurchase and empty. The next product I went through, it's a foundation. It's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, and it's in the shade Y305-7N01. This is one of my favorite foundations, and there's a purpose that I use this. And I go through this foundation, and this is not my everyday foundation, and here's why. This is fantastic in photos. So if I'm doing a photo shoot, or like last couple months I did some photo shoot for my album, which will be coming out soon, just letting you know. I love using this. I use the Hourglass foundation stick, this one, and this together. My God, magic, nice, flawless. Like, this is for a special occasion in my gosh. There's no scary white cast that comes on your skin when there's pictures, especially if you know there's gonna be pictures somewhere, a party or something. Yeah, you gotta be careful about your foundation. So this is a very hard favorite. So this is definitely a repurchase, of course. The next thing that I went through is actually a primer. I got this in a BoxyCharm a few months ago. It's the No Poreblem Primer, smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup from Touch and Soul. This is one of my favorite primers. Now here's the thing about this one. It doesn't, at least for me, it doesn't blur anything out. I may have to use a different primer for that, but what it does even out my skin. It smooths everything out, and when a foundation goes on top, it's not skipping, it doesn't leave like any scratches. It's like perfection, that nice softness, which I really like. And especially if you're taking a photo, it softens your skin. You don't look very harsh, you don't look very intense. So this is definitely a repurchase, and it's actually one of the cheapest primers I've come to find. Just a little FYI. The only thing I would say, and let me say this very loosely, this is good for all skin types, but if you have dry to extra dry, I would say moisturize your skin and use 2 primers, because this one is not exactly moisturizing. Now, my BoxyCharm, I got the other one from the same company, the Pore, this one. Putting these 2 together, oh, such moisture and such perfection. So just a little tip there, I would use both if you have dry skin. And hell, I have normal skin and it works beautifully. So this is definitely a repurchase. Alright, the next thing I went through is actually a full case of the Pro Filter in Lavendar. Now, I did do a full video of my first impressions, thoughts, application over here. I'll also link it down in the description below, just in case you haven't seen it yet, about my thoughts. Now, I use this mostly like when I put my concealer and I put it underneath here to brighten up and set everything. You look fantastic and flawless. I will use this one when I do photo shoots. Again, when you take photos, especially as a model, you need to look as flawless as possible, and that way you don't have as much editing to be done with you, because I've had photographers tell me, man, I really didn't need to edit you that much, maybe a few things here and there, but not much. I love that comment, and this helps tremendously, because if they have to edit so much, one, it's a lot more money because it's a lot more time for the photographers to go ahead and do what needs to be done. So just a little FYI there. But this is absolutely fantastic. It takes a long time. Like, it took me months to go through this. Like, my favorite way to apply this is with a wet sponge, and you put it, oh, perfection. So this one is definitely a repurchase, my dears, definitely. And Rihanna, good job. The next product I go to is the same old product you guys are probably just used to seeing, so I might as well say it twice. The Sephora Dry Clean. You saw nothing. The Sephora Dry Clean. I use this to clean my brushes, like after I use them. Like the last time I went to Sephora, I tried to buy them, they were sold out. So I had to buy like a bar, which I don't like because it takes a lot longer for my brushes to like clean and dry, and thank God I have a lot more brushes, but that's besides my point, my dears. That's besides my point. So I like these, so now I have to order these online just to make sure they have them in stock. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. I'm not so thrilled about that, but this is my favorite, and it is from the Sephora brand, and it's one of their cheaper products. It's 14 bucks, I believe. I'll put the correct price up here in case I'm saying it incorrectly. My apologies. But this is completely lovely. It's fast, it dries your brushes, and it's in between when you deep clean your brushes. So this, of course, I buy it like every 2 weeks. I repurchased. The next thing I went through, and it took a while to go through, my dears, a while, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This is in the shade Rich Amber. Yeah, I'll hit pan to the point to where nothing else gets picked up. Like here, you can't. It's gone. It's gone. Now, I'm gonna tell you how long I've had this. I put up a video of the Anastasia Beverly Hills One brand tutorial, just this one over here. I'll also link that down in the description below. I videotaped that like last year, I believe. It was my first one brand tutorial. Recently I did a Winky Lux. I'll link that too, just in case you haven't seen it yet. And part 2, which I videotaped last one about their highlighter. Just letting you know. I'll be down in the description below, just in case you haven't seen it. This one I absolutely love because the color is nice. It's goldeny, because for my skin tone, golden works better on my skin. It just does. So this I love. It doesn't skip. It's like flawless when you blend in. Oh, now is this a repurchase? Yes. Now I know so far the theme of this is yeah, a lot of good repurchases, but there's a reason why I went through the product so quickly. This, you know, it took me a very long time, and I seem to wear makeup, well, lately like 7 days a week because I film, but normally it's like 5 or 6. But this is definitely a repurchase. All right, next it will be the Toofaced Better Than Sex mascara. Just let FYI, this is not better than sex, just letting you know. No. Now, I don't know if you saw in my past videos, I got this in a BoxyCharm. I'm used to the small one, and my complaint was because it clogs up like in the brush and stuff because of the small little tube, big brush. Yeah, I went through this. I don't like it. I really don't. Here's the weird part. If you go to the small bottle, this like literally like lifts. I don't know if because of the small bottle and it has a lot more product, it does lift, but it clumps up your lashes. This one is the proper size. It's a bigger tube, but it's not as big as an effect. Oddly enough, I would think it would be. It still collects on this one, which is very annoying, and you have to like do this action and get everything out. But the formula is so dry. Like it's like leaves your lashes really crunchy. Yeah, it's not for me. And I have the type of lashes that are really stubborn. They go down very quickly. It's very annoying. This is not my go-to mascara. No, my dears, no. Like my favorite mascara still stands to this day is either the It Cosmetics Superhero or the Winky Lux. Those two I absolutely love. But they have a little bit more wetness of a formula. This is just too dry, my dear. So this is an empty that no, I don't recommend. And especially if you have my type of lashes. The next product that I went to is the Dior Show Pump and Volume. Now, I do have a travel size. I had this when I went to Disney World, which I know, I need to get that video up soon. It's probably going to be a very long time, just a little FYI. Because the way my life is, it's going to be wow. But this, I like what he did. It did pump it up. But what I noticed in a few hours, it kind of stopped short. So, I would say it's one of my middle emergency mascaras. I don't have the full size, so I don't know if there's an actual difference or not. But would I actually purchase this? If I'm in a pinch and I'm traveling and I need mascara, sure. But is it my go-to? No. The other mascara I went through, I know, I've gone through like 3 mascaras in a month. That's shocking. Is the ColourPop Volume Mascara. I did do a whole video of this one over here. And I do apologize ahead of time. I was very sick at that point. I was losing my voice and scratchy, so just a little FYI in there. That way you won't be scared. They came out with this whole collection of mascaras. I'm even using the blue mascara now. I don't know if you can tell. It's Blue Ya Mind. Love that mascara, by the way. I'm gonna be so sad when it's out. But this one is the black one. It does a very good job. It does lift my lashes. It does leave it there for a long period of time. I do like it, and it's very inexpensive. So ColourPop did a very good job. Will I say it's my favorite mascara? No. But it's one of my top 6 that I would take it. If I'm in a pinch, this I would go. Now, is it my 100%? No. Like I said, I mentioned the other 2 that are my 100% go-tos. This one, it's not like in my top 5. But, you know, it's not bad. But I do like so. So repurchase? Sure, if I'm in a pinch. The next thing that I went through is also from ColourPop. It's the collaboration with ColourPop and kathleenlights. Yes, I love her. She's so adorable, just so you know. And it's in the shade Moonchild. Let me see if I have any, like this has a little bit of glitter. It's like a nude. I have a little bit left. Oh, and it's like the same color of your lips. If you just want to have those no makeup lips and you just want to have a little bit of color, a little bit of pop, a little bit of life, this is what you go ahead and do. You put it on top of lips. Fantastic. So like the lips I have right now, it's all Winky Lux. This is good when you put it on top of colors. It does leave your lips like nice, natural, and juicy. Is this a repurchase? Sure. I would say if you don't have a lot of makeup, yes, but the fact that I still have a lot of lip glosses and a lot of lipsticks, so this, well, it's gone. The next product that I went through, it may actually shock you. Remember I said I did one brand first impression of Winky Lux, and I went through the highlighter like in my last video? Their primer. The Winky Lux Whipped Cream Primer. I'm not kidding. Gone. Like the texture of this is fun, it's nice, like it melts in. I love the formula. And this, I would say, works at the same amount as it does with the Tatcha Soul, the no poreblem primers. It leaves your skin nice, even out canvas where you can apply anything, or even those no makeup days. If you put this on, it evens out your skin without any foundation. Like if you want to put your SPF BB cream or anything, or just with nothing, because I've tried this just with nothing, just where I can have something on my face nice and hydrating. It's absolutely fantastic. The only difference between this and the no poreblem is that this one actually does blur out certain areas, but you have to put a little bit more of a heavier, like a second coat to make it work. This is a repurchase, of course. The only negative, like I indicated, I put up the one brand tutorial like maybe a week or two ago. This lasted me 2 weeks. Even though it's not expensive, like at all. Like I'll link the product down in the description below. I mean, it's a fantastic product, but you go through this very, very quickly. And I think it has to do because of the texture, or if you want to add a second layer. So this is definitely a repurchase. Like I plan to use this when I do like my photo shoots and stuff. But it's an everyday product, no, because it goes by quickly. That's the only negative, but it's absolutely fantastic, and I think every skin type can use it. So, is this a repurchase? And the last but not least that I went through, and no, it's not makeup, it's not skincare, it's none of that, but it's actually an item that I love and I think is good for the soul. Bath & Body Works candle. I got this on sale because they were having, because during like winter and stuff, I like to buy a lot of my candles, especially like those sales. They have a lot of sales at Bath & Body Works. I like to buy a lot of chocolate and peppermint and that type of thing. This was the hot cocoa and cream. This was on sale, like the last one, and I was like, I think this was on sale for like $5 or something, which these usually go for like $24 or $25. Yeah, I know. I love. Now they won't have this anymore until like next year. If it was up to me during the winter months, I would just buy a bunch and collect, but you know, I don't have that type of cash. Maybe one day. But so this one I don't have anymore. If I really wanted to, I'm sure I could get some at Amazon or something. But this I went through. It is now. This is as far as it goes. If I do anymore, it won't burn anymore. Like I've tried to light it, it burns out quickly. So that tells me, yeah, I can't burn this no more. So this candle is gone. Now I love candles. I like burning it. Like whenever I get home from work, that atmosphere, the nice chocolate, because I'm obsessed with chocolate. I do eat chocolate, but moderate, because you know, watching weight, figure, performer, that type of thing. But will I purchase this again when it's back on the holidays? Yes. And guess what? You made it to the end of all the empties that I went through this month. Yay! Give yourself a hand. You made it. Ooh, ooh, you made it. So those are all the products, and the majority of them, as you can tell, they're repurchases. A few duds and a few like anything else. So if you enjoy these type of videos, products that I go through, and literally my reviews since I've actually went through the product, let me know. Comment below. Have you gone through some of these, and did you like them? Did they work out for you? Let me know. Comment below. I love getting to know you guys and see what you like, don't like, and we can have like a little trend, a little trail of discussions down below. So I want to thank you so much for joining me today and taking your valuable time to watch. Really, really appreciate it. So just remember, in case you haven't done it already, please consider subscribing. And I also have a little watermark right there. purple, you can just click and the video still plays and you're subscribed, my dears. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And one last thing before you leave. If you've been on my channel, you know my saying. Let's say it together. Just remember, be safe, be kind, be careful. I love you, I miss you, and I'll see you on my next video. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day and night, and I love you.